Hello YouTube, welcome to Curious Me channel. This is Shabazz Khan, and in this video we'll be talking about how to access the stored procedures that you have created in your database into the entity framework model that you have created in Visual Studio. So uh, for this video, I'm assuming that you already know how to create an entity framework model for your application, and also I'm also assuming that you know how to create stored procedures. All right, so with that, let's proceed. This is the procedure that I'll be using. So this is a very simple stored procedure that just returns all the values from this table. All right, and this is the table. The table simply contains an ID, a name, and a talent. That's it. So it's pretty much what it will return is. Let's go ahead and see what this stored procedure will return. Let's go ahead and execute this stored procedure to see what it will return. So this will return these values. All right, so let's go into our Visual Studio and let's go to the model, right click on the model, and then update. Now when you click on it, make sure you're on add panel, then click on stored procedure, then make sure this line is checked, then click on finish. And once it has finished, click Control S. It will say do not run if you have obtained it from an untrusted source. Of course not. Okay, I think it will add now. So one way to test this is just go to your DB context object, class. Inside that class, you'll see this function, my procedure, with the exact same name that you have created your stored procedure with. All right. So let's go to this home web form. This is basically an empty web form. And in the code behind of that web form, let's go ahead and use our DB context class to create an object. Context equals to new. So this is an object. Now I can access the procedure. See, this simple as that. So this is how you use, I mean, import your stored procedure. All right. So let's go ahead and very quickly uh, execute this and see what happens via data. Now what I'll say is instead of I can run a for loop for each loop. Okay. Where sorry item in data. What I'll do is uh, I'll create a string just so you know that yes, the data, something is coming. This is getting executed. All right, item dot name plus some space. All right, an arrow, just for the only purpose of this arrow is to differentiate between these two values, nothing else. All right, so what I'll say is, yeah, just item name plus this, that'll do, I guess. And then sorry, where str equals to string dot empty. Okay, so this is it. Now str equals to this semicolon, and once that is done, what I'll do is I'll go to home.aspx, make a div real quick, give it an ID of my div, and then I'll say run at server. All right, so that's it. Now I can access this div inside my code behind. So let's go ahead and use that div after the for loop, of course. The name of the div is my div dot inner text. What I want to display is the string. All right, so that's it. Now let us go ahead and build this. Once it will get built, I'll just simply start it on a browser, and on page load it will call this stored procedure. All right, get the values in this data and loop over each row of the data the data will come like this. So each row, it will take the name from it, that is Mr. X and Mr. Y, and we will see that the two names are separated by this stupid looking arrow, and also an arrow in the end. All right, on page load itself, because I have written it inside page load event. All right, so let's see what happens. Ah, thank God, Mr. Y only came. Why? Am I doing something wrong? For each item in data, what I'm saying is, okay, I did str equals. That's the problem, right? So control plus equals. See, simple things. Now let's build, and once it will get built, okay, so Mr. X and Mr. Y. Okay, so that means this procedure is working. And that's all, guys. Thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions or if you're confused about anything, please comment in the comment section down below. And if you want to watch more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button.